I'm already starting to heat up in here. It's hot as fuck, dude.
Oh yeah, let's get this rolling.
Oh shit. All right. Do.
Yeah, fuck the intro. We're gonna figure something else
Yeah.
out. Not our radio show.
Ah.
Welcome to the Friday night now.
Welcome to the Friday Night Podcast
Yeah, you
with Cole and Austin.
It's like one of those guys in the 70s. Welcome to fucking...
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Johnny Carson Show.
Yeah.
And then you hear it.
Yeah, and everybody's going. Yeah.
Today's guest, this evening's guest, we're going to have on
Joe Biden. And, sir, how'd you fall the other day? How's your...
Tonight we're back in the fuck. Joe Biden, he's just starting his career. It's 1968, and we're into the politicians here. And what do you, you're 47 years old already, Joe, and what do you want to accomplish with here in your 10 years as a politician?
Well, sir, I just want to fuck up America in about 60 years, to be honest.
You want to fuck kids for the next 60 years?
No, fuck up America.
Ah, okay. I see. You're a good sniffer now.
Janet? Sorry. I thought you were saying something about nap time.
Nap time? Ah, did you hear that, guys?
All right, shut the fuck up. Nobody wants to listen to this Johnny Carson
Fuck
crap.
that, dude.
Nah, but I did see Mr. Biden fall.
Oh, I seen the
The other
bicycle
day.
ride. People are already saying that that's a
Photoshop. They're like, oh, it's fake. Like,
People are saying it's like stunt double, not him.
Oh, dude, he fell. Just take it. Just accept it. He fell.
I gotta say though, man, I only saw the video like once, and I don't know if I saw the cut of like the whole video. Does I see it to where like it shows him and then he kind of falls over and then it's done? Does it show him get up at all? Or
yeah, there's one where the guy like has him, so he's coming in, like you said, he stops, he falls. And then everybody's like, back off him, get away. And then like the dude just keeps following around the circle, the group of people to the other side where Joe's like getting up and standing. He's like, just.
Do you actually see his face then?
Yeah.
Okay,
Like,
so the cut that I see, you kind of see a glimpse at the beginning and then he falls and that's it.
It was him.
Okay.
He fell. He fell. Yeah, dude. I mean, hey, Trump's falling. Everybody's falling.
I mean, yeah.
I'm just saying.
Was it Trump the one that had the video of him walking up the Air Force One with the toilet paper on his shoe?
Yeah.
That one was fucking good.
Did you see the one where Trump fell down the stage?
Fell down the stage?
There's one where he's like walking down the stage and he takes a little tumble down the steps.
Ah,
It was pretty funny. I don't know, man. When anybody falls, it's funny.
Oh, fuck yeah. Are you shitting me?
You can't it don't matter what age you are. You could be 8, you could be 98. I'm laughing at your ass if you tumble.
Yeah, there's times though. I tell you what, my nephew, he's 5 now, so he's a little more resilient. So when he falls, it's kind of like, hey, you all right? But my niece,
you're like, ooh, you're like,
dude, my niece, she's 3, and there's still times where she runs and falls, and I'm like, it's not quite so funny yet. But my nephew, get up, just fucking rub some dirt on it, you'll be all right. I tell you what though.
Okay, go.
I'm not sure if I'm ever ready to be a parent, but it's so goddamn fun being an uncle. It's so fucking funny because
I got your kids.
Exactly. I'm the cool uncle. When mom and dad are like, hey, no more soda, no more candy, none of that kind of shit, I'm just kind of like, I'm just sitting here drinking my Pepsi like, here you go,
That's
buddy.
fucked up, dude.
Here you go, take another drink of soda. All right, they're looking. Let me get that back.
See, you don't want to be that uncle, though. That teaches them bad shit.
Nah, they know I'm cool,
Yeah,
though.
well, yeah, they may think you're cool, but when they're 17, they're like, Dad, can I get a motorcycle? And he's like, no. And then your ass is over here revving a dirt bike, and you're like, hey.
And I'm like, hey, come over here, ride my Honda 1000.
Then he goes and takes a ride. Then you give it to him. Then now you're in a battle with him and his dad.
Nah, me and my brother are pretty cool. We won't. I wouldn't do anything that my brother, like, it's obviously his kid. If he straight up says, no, he's not getting a fucking motorcycle, like, okay.
Yeah, I wasn't, like, specifically talking. I was just saying in that situation.
Yeah.
Because, like, dude, you always want to, I want to be the fun uncle with my niece and nephew, but sometimes when I see, like, them messing about, I'm like, all right.
All right, you little shit, knock it off.
Yeah, like quit fucking around. Listen, what'd your mom? I always like. I think it's funny because when I was young, people would be like, What would your mom say? And I'd be like, well, my mom probably would smack shit out of me already. So
Dude.
when I say that response to like little kids, I'm like, what'd your mom say? Like your mom said not to do that, and then they're like, ha. It's kind of like haha f you, but they don't say the f you part. There's like haha, I'm gonna go play some more, and I'm like, oh, you little fucker.
One of my nephew, I think he's 5 today. I don't know, June 23rd or 4th, something like that. He's just 5, and his favorite thing, right, every time I go over to their place, the first thing he does is he goes, Uncle, I've got a secret for you. Like he wants to tell me something, so I'll bend down, I'll get right next to his head, and he'll be like, Can I watch videos? Can I play games on your phone? And I'm like, Jamie, that's not a secret. And he's like, well, he thinks that because he got me to bend down and he whispered it into my ear, it's like automatically it's a secret. And he's like, well, can I play games? And I go, what? Let me ask your mom real quick, or let me ask your dad. And he's like, no, don't ask them. They said it's okay. I already know they said it's okay. And I'm like, well, if they said it's okay, you'll be all right with me asking them, because he knows they don't want him watching shit on his phone all the time. And then I'll go over there. Hey, Jamie says you said it was cool if I let him watch a video. You know that's not right, Jamie. You know that's not what I said. And he's like, Uncle, why do you always gotta tell on me? And I'm just like, sorry, man. I know.
I'm not gonna lie
I know
to him.
better,
Yeah.
right? Like I'm the cool uncle, but I'm not gonna be the jackass uncle. All right.
Bag. So what you been up to, dude? It's been a while since we put one of these out.
Man, let's see. So since the last time we had one of these, I went to a Mariners game. It was one of the Red Sox games.
You enjoyed the Electric Factory?
Hey, man, it was fun.
We ain't gonna start that. I'm just kidding.
No, it was cool. We ended up, I think we ended up losing that game. It was like 7-6, 7-5, 8-6, something like that. But it was a tight game. I went with some folks that we went to Central with that I hadn't seen in a long time, so that was kind of cool seeing them after like 2 years of not hanging out. Yeah, no, it was a lot of fun. My friends right after that, they ended up getting COVID.
That's still a thing.
Hey, zing! That's what I'm saying. No, so. Let's see. It was our friend Sarah, her boyfriend, one of his friends, and one of her friends. They all went together. She was trying to kind of get me to introduce me to her friend, and she was nice and whatnot, but not my bag, man. They're more like,
dude, you don't gotta like fucking tell me.
Yeah, I'm sure you already kind of understand, but yeah, no. So that was fun. They ended up getting COVID, which I kind of felt bad for. I was like, oh man, that sucks. Like, let me test now. And literally all of them tested positive, and I tested negative over and over and over, and I still haven't gotten sick since then. And that was 3 weeks ago now. And let's see, he got it, and then she got it like a week ago, and so they're still kind of recovering from that. And I'm like, you guys have had a lot of boosters and vaccines over here, and I'm still good old pure American blood, so I don't know why. That's my joke now when I talk to people.
I always tell that to my lady as well. I'm like, I fucking bleed freedom.
I'm like, hey,
like,
listen here, you guys
up.
all with your diluted blood, and I'm here with my pure 100% American goodness that I bleed.
Dad's always telling me, he's like, your aunt got COVID, your granny got COVID, so everybody got COVID. I'm like, hey, man.
I know. I sound like such a fucking jackass.
Nah, man. I wasn't going to be well, hey, what happened to Justin? Old Justin Biebs over there.
I heard that he's got the fucking face droops or something. What'd he do? He had a seizure?
Fuck, I don't know. Yeah, he's got like paralysis.
I didn't look into it. I just saw he's like,
probably from all them boosters they got.
Droopy pants, but I don't want to attribute that to anything, because I don't know what he did. I don't know if he said that
we all know what it was from.
We all know it was from the pandemic.
I'm surprised I didn't get so we had to we went to Mexico.
Oh yeah.
I'm surprised I didn't have to get like COVID tested to go there.
You didn't have to get tested to go there?
No, but to come back I had to. Bro,
I'm
so
s-
wild. Okay, so I'll tell you about
You don't have
Mexico.
to be vaccinated at all to travel, though.
Fuck no.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought you had to be at least
Dude,
like.
when most of the people dropped the COVID regulations, like that went right with it too. Because you saw how many people were protesting around the world. They were like, you're really going to cut half the population, allow them not to travel? You know there's going to be fucking riots and people fighting that.
I thought once things really started going downhill and us losing like privileges and shit like that here and there, or like being able to be out and the fucking go to the store past 8 o'clock at night, like
Right,
stupid
dude.
shit like
Yep.
that. Once we started losing those kind of like privileges, I was like, oh shit, we're not getting it back. This is gonna go downhill. So I'm glad that us as the folks came together enough to say fuck that and kind of
What
turned it
pissed
around.
me off was like on the way back, we had to get tested, like obviously tested negative.
Yeah.
But I was like, wait, so we're letting in people into the country, not testing them, but citizens who go on vacation for a week have to fucking get tested. And then if I test positive, I have to sit in Mexico for another 2 weeks
That'd be
before
fucked,
I can
man.
go back. Like, dude, and then the worst part was is the fucking day after we got back that Biden lifted that ban. So
Well,
I was like, you son of a bitch. I only got 2 good days worth of bitching about it.
Oh man, I just think like, I guess we're not testing people when they leave the country, but they're testing them when they come back in. Part of me is like, I guess that's good, because I don't give a shit if you've got corona and you're leaving, but if you got it and you're coming in, I'm like, get the fuck out.
No, but how fair is that to the people when we got motherfuckers still sitting in this country that have it? You know
No,
what I'm
I guess
saying?
I get that. That's
Yeah,
true, but like,
that's just kind of fucked up to be like, hey, you don't get to come back here, but we'll let fucking Johnny down the street give it to everybody when he goes to Safeway to pick up his groceries.
yeah, but I think of it this way though, is like,
I'd be more cautious, I guess. Dude, to
think
be
of it as
honest,
someone wanted to come over your house and they had COVID. And you're
yeah, but
like,
I think here's where I'm at with COVID. To be honest, at our age, with where we are at in life and everything,
we're
it's just
probably
kind
gonna
of
be
just
fine.
kind of a common cold. So, my opinion compared to most people's on COVID is gonna be vastly like I don't really give a fuck.
Yeah,
You know?
no, I get that.
Whereas like somebody my dad's age or is probably gonna be like, hey, don't like my grandpa the other day had COVID, he's not vaccinated or anything.
Mm-hmm.
I just gave him a knuckle touch. I wasn't gonna give him a hug or anything. I don't know. I don't want to be the guy that kills him.
You wash your hands
just in
afterwards?
case. Yeah, I wash my hands and shit. But like, I'm always washing my hands, bro. You'd be surprised how many times I go out in the public, I see these old nasty motherfuckers. They take a shit or they grab their fucking raunchy dicks and piss, and then they go and they just walk out. I'm like, dude, there's 9 sinks right there,
There is 9 sinks.
and there's fucking 9 soap dispensaries. Or dispensers, whatever. Dispensaries.
Oh, fucking A.
Use them, you fucks.
Well,
Anyways, yeah. So like for me, whenever it comes to COVID, like whenever people talk about it, I'm just gonna be like,
well,
I hope you feel better.
yeah, I get that.
You
Most
know?
people are fucking tired of that COVID shit. What, just like talking about it in general, even, how was Mexico? I know that's kind of like a
No,
vast turn, but
no,
you were like,
it was-
oh
it
yeah,
was-
I went to Mexico,
yeah, no,
vaccines.
it was dope. Man, you forget how different like it is when you go touring places. Because when I go touring to different countries, is like all these shops and vendors on the streets, and they're always trying to like bother the shit out of you for like,
Yeah,
sir,
haggle
sir,
and
we'll
shit.
give you like 2 shirts for 20 bucks. Dude, you don't know how many times I heard, sir, this is practically free. Like when they were trying to sell me shit. And then my dad was like, it's not free. It's free until you literally go up to them and then they're going to try and sell you. And like, so like other than that,
Did you buy any souvenirs down there?
I bought a shirt. They tried to get me for $40 on a shirt.
What'd you tell them?
That-
Fuck off.
Dad was like, nah, dude, we're not spending $40 on a shirt. And I was like, it's fine by me. Because Dad wanted me to get a shirt.
Yeah.
And I wanted to get like one of the shirts that he got when he went. So I was like, if we can bring the price down, yeah. He's like, nah, dude. He's like, they literally get these shirts in for like a fucking $1, and then they sell them for like $40.
Oh fuck yeah.
So I told him, I was like, oh really? He was like, oh fuck yeah, dude. He's like, they get these shirts for nothing. He's like, why do you think they got so many different shirts and shit, bags and bags and bags full of them? So we brought it down to like $20. The girl was like 25, and Dad was like, no. I was like, damn, dude, I would have been okay with 25. And then Dad was like, no. And she was
no
like,
deal.
She was like, okay, 20. And then Dad was like, okay, have a good one. And then just left. And I was like, I'm sorry. And just
You're
like,
"God damn it, my
grabbed
dad."
the shirt and walked out. I was like, yeah, this guy is
Jesus.
Mr. Krabs. I love it.
Oh, that's funny. Other than that, like, was it hot as fuck down there? How
Dude,
was
so
the
I got-
food? What'd you do?
I got burnt the first day.
yeah.
I got both my shoulder. And the worst part is like, I didn't even feel like burned all day. Like, we walked all day. I forgot to put sunscreen on, so that's on me. But like, we walked all day, nothing. Then I got home, and Dad went to bed, and it was like getting late, and I was gonna go lay down, and I felt like I was rubbing my shoulder, and I felt like little bumps, and I was like, oh god, are these pimples? I was like, what the fuck happened? Blisters, dude.
Oh,
Pop,
fuck.
pop, 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 pop. Yeah, man, my whole shoulder,
Oh,
both my
no.
shoulders bursted, and like just fluids everywhere, and like.
So the next day when you got in the shower, it's just like,
Dude.
just
So the
burning.
whole week was brutal from then on, because like I had to keep putting a low on, but then the sun would keep beating down on the aloe while I was out.
Aloe.
Yeah, the lotion.
Aloe.
Whatever. Fucking aloe, same shit.
Aloe vera.
And the lotion.
lotion.
And it just kept beating on it, so it was hot as shit.
The lotion just kept beating on it.
Oh,
so.
dude. Well, the sun was beating on lotion, made a little sizzle. And then, so we went looking for whale sharks the last day, the day before we headed out, which is because it rained all week. We caught like the worst time in Mexico. It was like a fucking monsoon there. every
Dude, that
day.
blows.
And so pretty much we toured a bunch, went to Mayan like ruins and all that. And then the second to last day, Dad was like, hey, we're going to wake up early, go go swim with whale sharks. I'm fucking terrified of the water, dude. Fuck that. I mean, like, ugh.
Like you don't like swimming
I
or
just
like
can't do
open water.
I can't do open like deep water. Like, bro, I don't know what the fuck's.
So like pools are cool, but
Yeah, like I'll go in a pool. Like you could take me to a hotel or like a nice house and they got a pool. I'll fuck around in it. Rivers and lakes, man, I don't know. I don't fuck
Not
around.
your bag?
Nah, dude, because I don't know what's in there.
that and you can't see.
I can't see shit.
The one thing I don't like about like rivers and lakes and ocean and shit like that is you get in the water and then something touches you and you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, could
Or,
been,
like-
dude, could have been a tree branch. Could have been a fucking.
at a lake or something, you jump off the dock into the water and then you go down far enough right off the dock to where you touch the bottom and then it's like,
That one doesn't bother me. as
dude,
much.
but when it's like slimy and rocks
Nah,
and
nah.
seaweed and shit, you're
Yeah, that-
touching it, you're like,
that one doesn't bother
No.
me as much. What bothers me is when like, yeah, I don't know. I don't like being out in the open. So
yeah.
we went out early. Dude, it was like it turned in from like a 2-hour boat ride out to the middle of nowhere to like a 4.5-hour boat ride to the middle of nowhere.
Holy fuck.
we
So
were
you're just
si-
sitting for like 4.5
Dude,
hours.
It was like getting absolutely pelted by the waves because like it's windy as fuck over there.
Yeah.
So it's like this fishing boat, but it's small enough to where we're all scrunched up, just sitting there. Waves just fucking just smacking the fuck out of us. Everybody's getting soaked. And it was pretty brutal. So we're sitting out there. It was like one of those shark movies, you know, where you're fucking like way out there and like
Mhm.
like nobody could save you no matter what. It would take 5 hours.
Like, can
before
you even
somebody-
see the shore?
No, you can't. No,
Oh, you're
can't see no
fucking-
land, nothing. It's just water. For like, dude, it would take like 5 hours for somebody to fucking come get us.
Fuck that.
Because that's how far we traveled out. Because the guy kept going like, at some point we are like, yo, can we just head back? Like, because we couldn't find their surface feeders.
Mhm.
So you would see them come up to the surface, swallow shit, and then fucking swim, do like another dive down, and then come back up. So you would see them. So we had to scope them out. Couldn't find them for like 5 hours. And then one boat spotted one because there was like 19 boats that went out.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it was a bunch. And like one boat spotted them. So we all hurry over there and we're going. And there was only like 2 boats. And then that other boat left. so 17 out of the 19 boats didn't see the sharks because it was just that boat and us. And then they left after they saw the two like whale sharks. Well, we must have hit like a huge feeding pod because like they were all coming up. There was like maybe.
So you actually got to swim with whale sharks then?
Fuck yeah, dude! And out in the open, no cage, no nothing, dude. You know what we did? Javier fucking pulled up next to a whale shark when it was up on the ocean. He goes, go, 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 and fucking Sergio. So you'd go 2 divers. So it was Pops and I off the side of the boat. All you got is a snorkeling mask.
What the fuck?
And fins, right? And so he's like, go, 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 jump. Dude, you jump, and you pretty much land on top of them because he pulls right up next to him. You're not supposed to touch them because it'll cut them open and it'll put bacteria in their skin.
Infection and shit like, yeah,
all that. So like, dude, when I jumped in, the first thing I saw, it was like one of those movies where you see the water, the sky, and everything, and then as soon as you hit the water, there's fucking like a shark or something right in your face.
Fuck.
Yeah, so I jumped in. As soon as I opened up my eyes, all I saw was a whale shark's mouth fucking like open coming towards me, and I was like, oh fuck, 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 like swam to the side. They're not gonna get you. They're not gonna eat you, but they don't know you're in the way, I guess you could say. They also don't know dumbasses are just gonna jump off the side of the fucking boat right in front of them when they're eating.
Fuck.
And so we did that for like an hour, and then what scares me though is like their skin is it's like sandpaper.
Okay.
So if you get,
so it's like abrasive.
yeah. So if you get, and they're fast as fuck in the water.
So if they bump up against you,
dude,
does it like scrape
yeah,
you?
like scrape you up, right? It'll scrape you.
So did you touch some of them?
No. But that
Not like did you touch them, but did they come up and like accidentally hit you a couple times?
One of their tails hit Dad.
Oh no shit.
Yeah, because it was just bound at like doing that, and Dad was trying to get out of the way, but it fucking boom hit Dad. Oh yeah, it knocked Dad. Like it's in the water. So
I mean,
it only nudged him, but I thought it was funny because
that's
that's
cool.
a fat ass tail hitting you.
Oh fuck yeah!
And then we saw like manta rays, fucking huge manta rays.
Shit, are those the ones that'll shock you?
No.
Nah,
I think they're just surface feeders, like
stinger. Okay, yeah, okay.
I think they're just the big boys that
big ones.
Yeah, and they were there. They were swimming around, and then what worried me was when I saw a pod of like 30 dolphins. It wasn't 30, but dude, it was.
That's
like,
cool.
At first,
why does that worry you though?
Because usually a fat pod like that means like they're trying to protect. Because like what they did was they literally came towards us and then they swam circles around us.
Oh shit!
And I thought watching an old like Animal Planet documentary that meant like
Channel.
They're like that means they're protecting like humans. Because I've seen that in a documentary where they've
like when they circle something, they're protecting that thing.
Yeah, they're like protecting it because there's danger around. So my immediate thought was like, fuck, bro, there's like sharks around or something. Like, I'm not trying to fuck around with this. So I only jumped in like 2 or 3 times. And then everybody else got, because there was like 10 people with us. So everybody else got like their 2 or 3 times. Dude, Dad jumped like 4 or 5 times. Guy's nuts.
Dude.
And then we had a 5-hour way back, and on that way back, dude, my shoulders were good, right? Because it was at the end of the week. All this shit's healed up. It's
and then you got fried again, didn't you?
I got fried because I was like wearing booty shorts when I go out because I'm tall, so I'd like to get most of my legs tan. Well, I didn't know that the sun had been beating down on my legs through the boat the whole time on the way back. So when I got off, dude, it was it was like it was hot. They're still healing. That was like fucking 2 weeks ago. Yeah, dude.
How big was like the biggest whale shark that you guys swam
Probably
with?
like 30 feet.
Holy shit. So like as long as this room, at least.
Fuck yeah, way bigger.
Way bigger?
Way bigger.
Okay. Yeah, I was going to say this room's not even close to 30 feet.
There wasn't no mammoths like one that was like 27 feet and like a fucking tank. They were all pretty like slimmed down.
Okay.
But there was the biggest one was probably like 25, 30 feet.
Holy shit.
It's big boy.
That's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah,
that's pretty baller.
It was sweet when I got back because Dad was like, you know how dumb that was of us to like, because when he did it in the Philippines, they just went out on a boat like 100, 200 maybe 250 yards out, dumped a fucking bucket of chum, and then had people like swim around because you would see that the chum wouldn't move really, so all the whale sharks would be in one spot. And so everybody would just swim around him like that. So Dad was like, you know how dumb that was to go travel out? Like, because our boat, there was something wrong with one of the engines.
Yeah.
And so every like half hour, fucking Javier was like, yo, I need to go fuck around with the tank because it didn't sound right when we were heading out. And so I was like, man, that would have sucked if we've been fucking stuck out there.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Dude,
man.
Could you imagine?
It all worked out.
All right, we're all taking turns.
Dude, fuck that, man. And the funny part is people had to like take a piss. There's no bathroom.
Just piss in the ocean.
Yeah, people just jumped in the ocean, but the waves were so rough because of the wind, dude. One lady was getting carried out like 40 yards away, and she was like, hey.
Hey, I just needed to pee. Come back and get me.
Everybody was drifting, though. People had to swim to the boat. I was like, I'm not doing that.
Well, shit, that's kind of cool. What else? I mean,
other than that, it was just
good food down there.
Yeah, pretty good food. I was disappointed the first couple days because we went to I think we hit some bad restaurants. I wasn't going to tell Dad, but the first two kind of stunk.
Why is that? Like,
just like the food didn't taste right. It just didn't feel authentic, you know? It just felt like it had been sitting there for a while.
This might not be beef.
Yeah, so a lot of, where we were at, a lot of club areas.
All right.
A lot of fucking and it was like, dude, Thursday through Sunday night. 2 to 3 a.m.
Arriba.
Oh, it was nuts. But I think it was dope. Mexico is not like expensive, but it's definitely not cheap. Like people say Mexico's pretty cheap. I guess if you're buying street vendor shit, you know, like $2 tacos.
Yeah.
Yeah, but some of the
What did you do all inclusive? Like or no, what's not all inclusive? The
breakfast or something at the hotel?
No, that's something else. The one where you go down and you stay on a resort and they say don't leave the resort premises because it's not very safe. No. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but we passed by some of those when we were going to the Mayan ruins, and then I think it's like near Tulum, and then on the way back. We were passing by some really, really nice hotels, and I was like, fuck. I was like, Dad, how much does it cost? He's like, oh, yeah, some of those are like $700 a night, $800 a night.
Those are the places, though, that you go that are all-inclusive or whatever. They
had all military guys standing out there.
Well, that usually it's military folk, and those are the ones where, like, if you just don't leave the resort, it's like, oh, yeah, I sat in the pool, and, like, there's a bar in the pool.
Could you do that on a vacation? Because Dad told me, he's like, I know you're not the child in the family that likes to sit on the beaches or whatnot.
Yeah.
But I'll do it every once in a while. But fuck, man, to go on a vacation for a whole week and sit at a hotel and just chill by the pool.
Well, there's people that do it for like a fucking weekend, and they'll go down, just chill in the pool, chill on the beach, maybe walk to fucking a shop or two. Because, I mean, you can leave the resort. It's just not, they don't recommend it. And they call it good, then they come home. Oh, shit, it was Labor Day weekend. Let's leave on Thursday night, come home Monday.
Well, that makes sense down there, because if you see the area where those hotels, like, it's literally nice hotel for, like, bunch of nice hotels for, like, 2 or 3 miles down the beachway, because they all obviously lead
like
out
down
to
the
the
coast?
beach. Yeah, down the beachway, down the coast, because they all lead to the beach. But then outside of those entrances to the hotels, like, it's pretty rough. It's like jungle. Yeah. It's like jungle looking.
Well, those are the kind of places that you can go, and they're like, oh yeah, I fucking tipped the waiter $20, and he gave me fucking hand service like goddamn all day because $20 is like his entire wage for the week. Yeah. So it's like, waited on me hand and foot, and at the end of the trip I gave him $100, and he's like, I will remember your name next year.
Definitely
like,
different in parts, because I think if you were to go to Mexico City, it'd be way more expensive.
Oh, I bet.
Way more expensive than where we went. Like, we went, it was pretty expensive, but that was all because of the tourist shit, and like a lot of these people rely on tips from tourism.
I see that.
But fuck, man, Mexico City, I bet you it's a fucking arm and a leg to like buy some shit there.
Well, I mean, it sounds like you had a good fucking time. It was hot as fuck down there.
It was so hot, dude.
So hot, even during the rain.
Well, yeah. During the rain, it's just muggy.
Just like
It's
shitty
just like
muggy.
here, just with a monsoon. Like imagine a normal muggy day here with just a monsoon, just fucking.
We honestly in Washington, we get muggy days, but it's nothing up here. If you go down to like Florida where it's this fucking hot outside and it's pissing down rain.
Well, I'm going to Vegas for the 4th.
Oh, yeah, it's gonna be hot as fucking
dude.
Vegas.
I already looked at the weather. The weather this week in Nevada in Henderson is like 110 or something.
Yeah, my brother and his wife.
Like, no.
My brother, his wife, my niece and nephew just went down because her family lives in Arizona, and they're in Arizona. They left 2 days ago. They're there for 2 weeks. My brother's only there for 1 week. He's coming home in a week. But the 2 weeks they're down there, we've been looking at it, and it's for the last like month now. It's just been like 115, 110, 117 on some of them, and it's like, dude. For like 3 weeks straight, it's been 100 plus degrees, and I would rather die.
So we're flying to Vegas on July 3rd because the Sunday.
Yeah.
Because it's cheaper, but we're actually going to Cali for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday because we're gonna go knock off San Diego's ballpark and
Hey, there you go.
The Dodgers ballpark.
Who are you going with?
Cody and my lady.
There you go.
The San Diego one's actually against the Mariners.
That'll be cool.
We play the Padres on the 4th, so we're gonna go to that game.
That'll be fun.
And then Dodgers play like the Rockies or somebody on Tuesday, but my buddy like wants to knock off the Dodger Stadium. And so we're going to do that, but then I mean California's probably still going to be blazing hot over there too.
Fuck yeah, if over in Vegas it's going to be 115,
dude,
I'm sure in California it's going to be close to 100 something.
Fuck, man. I don't want to do it. This could be too hot.
I'll never forget, and I'm sure I've told this story already on here. When me and my friends went to Vegas the first time we went there, only time I've been there, it ended up being the hottest week of the year that we decided to go down there for vacation. And it was 115 degrees like all 5 days we were there. And we literally had to track our route from casino to casino to be like, okay, we're standing in this AC. We're walking to the casino over there.
Fuck, dude,
it would literally be like we're going over there. We've got to go up these because in Vegas, you know how like to cross the street, you got to go up those stairs over the thing.
Just to bring.
We would be like, all right, we got to go up over here, cross that, over that crosswalk, and then we'll be in that other. All right, let's fucking go. And we would just like huff it over there, and by the time you make it through that fucking 4.5, 6 minute walk, whatever it is, you get to the other casino and you're just like literally about dripping sweat, and you're like,
dude, I have to give my buddy props. When we went to Vegas for a hockey game, that guy walked 6 miles into Vegas because we stayed at an Airbnb.
oh, you told me. I remember you telling me about that. You went to like a gas station or something too.
Because we had to go to Walmart later that night because he had to go buy slippers.
That's right.
Because he couldn't wear clothes. His feet were bleeding so hard he couldn't wear closed-toed shoes for the next 2 days in Vegas.
Dude, that's
so the whole fucking time in Vegas, bro. We're walking. This guy's got UGG slippers on. And I've got
UGG
like
slippers or Crocs.
They weren't like it was like the closed-toed ones.
Well, Crocs are closed-toed.
Yeah, but it wasn't Crocs. It looked like the Uggs. It wasn't.
Oh
I don't think
my
it was the
God.
Uggs, but it was just the slip-in like, I'm 90.
Like the slides?
Yeah.
Okay.
But they're closed. So just imagine like.
Oh, I know what you're
yeah,
talking
yeah,
about
they're
now.
like-
They
okay.
look like fucking slippers, for God's sakes.
Yep. Yeah. He was wearing those for like a day or two in Vegas. Walking
Oh,
around.
my
like
God.
We went through the casino in those. We went through Hooters in those. We went through like Caesars, like
Dude, I can't.
all of it.
I will not leave my house if I'm wearing my Crocs. Like And
Okay, so here's
they're the most comfortable shoe I've worn.
Really?
But they're the most fucking ridiculous shit that I've ever
so
worn.
so I've been thinking. So I just got these Hey Dudes, right? Remind you, I like Hey Dudes. They're really really comfy.
They just look like slippers.
Okay, well I think I got this. I don't know. They're shoes, but they feel like slippers.
Okay.
I fucked up because I cut them too tight, so it doesn't stretch out anymore.
Oh no.
So these are a bit tight on me, but that's on me because I tried fixing those. Because when they give you the laces, you can't tie them because these are supposed to be sticking out.
You don't tie them?
No, they're already like elastic and wrapped through.
Oh, I see.
And then you like have laces here, and you have a knot on the end of it.
Okay, I see what you mean.
And then that's what goes over and makes it have this look as like a cover to cover up that knot at the end of the lace. But I cut the laces too short.
Bummer.
So I fucked up on that. But I was thinking about getting a pair of Crocs. But
Dude.
I don't know, man. Every time I put them on, they just feel like plastic. But everybody says they're the most comfortable shit ever.
Here's the thing. I got the. It's gonna sound a little. What's the word? I'm
A little dumb.
Little fruity here, but I got the ones with the fuzz on the inside.
Okay.
I don't know. They're not just the fucking solid rubber
I know
though.
what you're talking about.
They are so and sometimes they get a little hot because it'll be hot outside or whatever.
I've never seen you wear Crocs. This is why.
That's because I don't leave my house in them. I do not leave my house in Crocs. I only wear them.
I thought you said you always go somewhere with you always have to have your Crocs.
I never. I love them. They're one of the most comfortable things I've worn. But like I
you
said,
just can't wear them
they're
out in public?
so fucking ridiculous
Dude,
looking.
I'm with you on that.
I will not wear them outside.
I'm with you. I went to the
I won't even go to. It'll be like 11:30 at night, midnight, something like.
Really?
I need to go grab a fucking Red Bull from the gas station. Like
that's insecurity. That's not the Cross. That's you.
No,
That's
no,
you
dude.
at this point.
I respect myself more to go out because look at this. Could you imagine someone going to the store in like a pair of jeans, fucking t-shirt, ball cap, and you see some big goofy looking fucking clodhoppers on my
Dude,
feet?
you're the only motherfucker that wears the same shit though. 24. I've never seen you wear sweats. I've never seen you wear shorts. I've never seen you wear anything but fucking Vans or whatever those are.
Yeah.
Dude, 11:30 at night, 11:30 in the morning, it's always jeans. So that's on you, bitch. The reason you think the Crocs look ugly is because you just don't bro. If you went slap some sweats on,
Nikes, I got
slap
Vans,
a sweatshirt on, throw some Crocs on, and who gives a fuck, dude? I will go to Safeway in town, looking like the biggest bum in this town, and there are some bums in this town.
No, I just can't. I have a level of dignity that I have to uphold.
Dude, I wear booty shorts up to my nutsack.
Yeah, and
I wear Adidas. I don't know where they're at. I got the old 40-year-old man Adidas sandals. You know the ones your dad used to wear back in 2004.
Oh,
he's out barbecuing. You always saw the three white stripes.
I got some of those.
Okay, so I wear those.
I look like a bum at home.
Throw a sweatshirt on. Who gives a shit?
Why? Because I won't be labeled as one of those fucking people.
Those Croc lovers.
One of them Croc loving fucking people. No, I'm not a fucking people at Walmart. All right, I'm not walking around. I'm not people at Walmart here.
Stop, bro.
All right.
I know a lot of people that wear. Dude, I know.
I'm not gonna throw labels out there, but I can say it because I am.
So you think everybody that wears Crocs is just a Walmart motherfucker?
No, I'd just say that Crocs contribute to the idea of looking white trashy.
I'm gonna buy a fucking pair of Crocs now.
I hope I
I'm going to wear them. I'm going to wear them with you.
I don't care if you wear them.
When we go out in public, I'll
go out in public and you can wear a fucking banana hammock and a pair of Crocs for
don't
all
worry,
I give
my
a shit.
giraffe fucking outfit from last year that I haven't opened up yet.
Feel free.
Is ready.
Because I know that I respect myself enough to not go out in public in a pair of fucking Crocs.
Dude, you remember our old PE teacher?
Which one?
Fucking fat dong.
I was gonna say fat dong or Snidely Whiplash.
No, fat dong. I know the other one. There's a pair over there. They're called Sanooks.
Yeah.
And they got
Is it those fucking
it's the beige looking,
those bum looking shoes?
Those are yoga. So that's yoga mat material. like the
On the bottom of 'em?
Yeah, the sole part where you walk on,
Yeah.
and then the top part is just some old fucking dad.
Looks like a fucking burlap sack that someone
Yeah.
just tore up.
Yeah, pretty much.
Jesus
Dude,
Christ.
I rock those. Socks, no socks. Fucking heel up, heel down. I'll rock them.
Oh, are
And
you one of
now-
those
and-
heel
and-
down fucking people?
That's only when I'm bumming it.
Dude,
If I gotta be
can't
it
stand
kind of
that
bothers
shit.
me though because I'll trip up a lot. So sometimes
Oh, that shit bothers
sometimes
me.
I'm like, fuck, I gotta put the heel on. But yeah, our old PE teacher, I was at the gym and he threw those on after he was done working out. And I was like, yo, what the fuck are those, dude? And he was like, oh yeah, he's like, you want to know when you're an old man? You get yourself a pair of Sanooks.
Sanooks.
And I was like, I kind of want to like see. And like, he was like, I promise you, they'll change your life. And so I got a pair. Fuck yeah, dude.
I don't know.
They are the best.
I don't know.
They are the best. They kind of the only bad part is you gotta like figure out a way how to make them smell good because they do kind of stink after a while.
They look like someone dug through the dumpster at a shoe store. And hold on. And they found like a pair of the fucking like slides or some shit and tore the top part off so they just had the sole. And then they went to like Joann's Fabric and got some fucking burlap and like went out and, well, I'm fucking homeless, so I've got 12 hours every day to fucking make a pair of shoes, and just fucking like sat there and look at my prized possession. I made some fucking shoes. And they walk around, look at my shoes.
Dude,
like, that's what those fucking look
After
like. Are
this
you kidding me?
episode, I will let you try those on.
I don't think I want to put my feet in those
Fuck
things.
yeah, you do.
Mm.
Fuck yeah.
Do you got athlete's foot?
Fuck no.
How about gout?
I'm not an athlete.
No. You don't have to say that twice.
Oh,
Hey,
dude. Oh, dude.
that's coming from the guy that's about to buy these cleats off you
Yeah, I
and
was
fucking
gonna say.
never wear them.
Yeah,
So
fucking A. No, you're coming to. We gotta get you back out on the field. I've been playing.
you playing this weekend?
Yeah.
Sunday, you said?
Yeah, I don't know if I can get you in Sunday, but I can get you in next Sunday.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say next Sunday. I'm working this Sunday, but next Sunday, fucking baller. What's I'm recording over there. What's the date next Sunday? You got
the
your phone.
3rd actually, so
The 3rd.
I won't be here next Sunday. I'll be flying to Vegas.
Oh fuck, you're right.
This week is what today.
God damn, June's already almost over, isn't it?
24th, 25th, 26th is this Sunday.
26th. Okay. Fuck, next Sunday is
Yeah,
the
June's
3rd.
almost over.
Jesus
I'm fucking looking
Christ.
for a new job after vacation.
Yeah, what are you trying to do? You've been off
Fuck
work
that-
for about a month and a half now,
yeah,
haven't you? A
fuck
month?
that. Yeah, for about a month. Fuck, dude. Fuck school.
You're not going back?
Nah.
I got all my paperwork shit lined up, things paid for. Like, I'm getting ready to go back here on the
But you're
8th.
doing the new one, right? You're doing the mechanical engineering.
I mean,
Or
Yeah,
you're
but-
you're doing classes based to get into.
Yeah.
that. Okay, so yeah, for me, I was just gonna do the broadcast. I was gonna finish our shit that we did.
dude, just do it.
You have to go back to Ellensburg because our degree is specialized in broadcast, and Ellensburg's the only.
There's
place-
no online shit you can do.
Because
Or,
remember, the online is just it's all the law like the law. Remember the
fuck.
classes we already took in class over there. Those
So-
were all the classes we took together.
I know we've talked about it like 8 times. What the fuck do you have left to do? Like, what all do you have to do before
I think I got like 4 classes left.
4 classes or how many credits?
No, 4 classes. I think it's like less than 15 credits.
Oh, dude, that's way less than 4 classes. Or you could get that done in.
No, because I thought a full class.
Oh,
was
because
5
you've already
credits.
done an internship, haven't you?
Yeah, I did.
I was gonna
I
say,
did
'cause
the ESPN over in Yakima.
I've got like 15, 16
but another
credits.
thing
And
with that is that guy never messaged because he told me to. That guy told me he's like, because I remember our teacher. You know who I'm talking about.
T-Money.
Yeah, he had told us to.
Oh, T-Money. Okay.
Yeah, he told me to go to that guy. So I was
Okay.
like, okay. So I go, and then that guy was like, yeah, I don't know what you want to do, so just write. I was like, do you want me to write like articles after all the Women's World Cup games? He was like, yeah, perfect. So I did one. I don't know if it's still on there, but it was on the ESPN site at the time.
That's cool.
So I did one. It was only for Yakima, so it wasn't like
Yeah, better than
still
that.
all right. It was on sports site, but it was there. And then I did the second one, and I did like maybe 2 more after that. Never got a response from him. Never like heard from him again.
So did you finish your internship and get the credit for it?
I finished that when I finished that quarter. I had passed everything, and like and T Money said I was good.
That's okay. He's not working at the college anymore, I heard.
Oh, he's not?
Nah.
Fuck, I was gonna actually try and hit him up, see if I
Tobes.
could do something. Yeah.
Just call him Toblerone.
Yeah, Toblerone.
No,
But yeah, I don't know. I thought I saw his name on one of the online classes.
Sarah told me the other day when we went to the game, she was like, yeah, he's not working there anymore. He's like subbing.
Either way, but that was my problem because I went to the Pierce campus and talked to them, and they were like, yeah, you would have to finish your classes. And then they were like, I was like, well, fuck. I was like, well, what else would I have to do? She was like, well, you got 3 options. You'd either go back to Ellensburg, and I was like, that's off the list. And she was like, okay, well, you got 2 options now. And I was like, what are those? And she was like, you could email all the teachers that you need those classes from and see if they'll work with you. And I was like, that's not going to work because some of those classes are only offered during certain times at that campus in person.
Yeah.
So, and she was like, okay, well, now you got to do like liberal, you got to change. You got to do like liberal arts or some shit.
Did you call Central at all? Did you talk to admissions, accounting, anything?
Not over in Ellensburg, but I talked to them. I'll talk to you about this later.
Okay.
But that was my issue with school. And that quarter started 2 days ago, that summer quarter.
At Central?
For the Pierce campus or whatever. It was like June 21st.
It's July 8th because I'm going 2 classes on campus at Pierce, and it starts July 8th.
Are you on the Puyallup one or Lakewood one?
Lakewood.
I think some of the in-class start July 8th, but the online ones that I was looking said June 21st.
I don't know. You're right, though. No one wants to fucking sit and hear us talking about our school life.
But that was my problem. So now I'm like, well, I'm just gonna go look for a job. But I'm gonna be more like,
give a fuck.
I'm gonna give a fuck with this one because this last one was nice because it kind of got me back on my feet.
Yeah.
It got me back to where I was I wasn't in a rut anymore. I wasn't all fucking depressed.
Well, here's the thing with that is like you're exactly what you just said. You're not in a rut, all whatever, and it gave you enough money to the point where, and this is what I've been doing because I had enough money saved up while I haven't had a job to where like enough money to where I can not pick the job that I want to have, but at least if I put out 4 job applications and got 3 offers or 2 offers or even whatever,
gives you an option.
It doesn't, not just like, oh, that's the first guy that offered to me and I really need a job, I'm just going to take it. It's like, oh shit, he offered and he offered. Well, they give me this much per hour. They've got better benefits though.
Because I don't know if I think it's Indeed or something like that.
Yeah.
You put your resume up and then it'll like connect you with people that are looking.
Oh yeah, there's all kinds of fucking sites out now.
I'll do that. I'll work on my resume during the vacation, and it'll be my resume will look way better after working at this place for 2.5 years.
Yeah,
especially for how much I worked and like how fast I went up.
True, that's true. Holy shit!
And I didn't go out in a bad way, so I know that and I still like everybody there. So
bright in here.
What?
It's bright in here.
It's because you don't have your glasses on, stupid.
I know. I just pulled them off.
Stupid.
It's kind of, you hit that pen earlier, and it's like, it's kind of hazy in here. What the fuck?
I've been trying to quit that pen.
That's okay. I was.
I'm just, dude, no. I only quit it because of the job, but ain't no fucking problem.
So I had my 10-year high school reunion last week.
Oh, shit. Did you go? I think mine's coming. What year is it? 2022?
Yeah.
I got 2 more years.
Yeah, dude.
But I've had one person tell me, because she's the organizer, she's like, you got to go. I'm like, I'm not going to that shit. But anyways, continue.
It's really weird to think I've been out of school for 10 years now. That's weird. That's whack.
Yeah,
it's weird to think I've been out of school for 10 years now, like high school, but in the next few weeks, this is the 3rd time I'll be going back to college within those 10 years. So, I mean, what the fuck? And I'm starting from square one again. 10 years down the road, and I'm right back where I fucking started.
Dude, who cares? When I was in Pierce, when I first went to Pierce, after high school, I saw dudes that were like 60 years old trying to get in AA.
Oh, I know.
Who gives a fuck?
I know. I just don't want to be that fucking guy.
Yeah, you don't. And like from where we come from, a lot our thinking is probably going to be like, well, I don't want to be that small town guy where I go work, I come home, I sit at the bar for 2 hours, 3 hours, watch the ball game, and then I go home. Like nobody wants to be that guy coming from.
No,
I
I'd just rather sit at home and drink myself to death while watching the ball game.
All right, well, yeah, to each their own, you fucking animal.
Nah, I'm just kidding.
But I mean, don't even think about it like that. I feel like when people get too caught up in what they're like, oh man, I don't want to be labeled as this guy.
Yeah, I'm trying not to because I think about when we were at Central, and even because I went to Pierce already and I've been to Central, and even more at Central than at Pierce, you saw people that were 30 plus years old, 30, 40, 50, whatever years old.
They had been running through jobs.
You know what's crazy is when I went to Central, I had to take one class to finish my AA from Pierce for the first time, and it was I just took like a geology class just to finish it or something. There were old people that were in like their 70s that came in that weren't even enrolled at the college. They just knew the professor because he was kind of an older guy in like his 50s or something, and they liked the guy, and he was like, yeah, you guys are allowed to, if you want, since you like learning, just come on in, I'll let you sit in the back of the classroom, because it was one of those big lecture halls where like 100 people could sit in, but it was only like fucking 40 kids in the class. So he was like, yeah, just come on in, sit on in here. I mean, obviously you're not going to do the assignments and take the tests, but if you want to just come in and listen to me give lectures, feel free. And I got to the point, I was one of those fucking kids when I first got into Central, coming back to college, I was like, sit in the back of the class, like, oh, fuck, I don't want to be that weird old kid that's like, everyone's 18, I'm 25, and I'll stand out. Once I realized, like, oh, shit, there's people twice my age in here, I sat in the fucking front row of the classroom every single day.
I remember when we had to sit in Tara Bear's class for that law, and you sat up front, and I was like, fuck you son of a bitch, because I'm that person that wants to sit in the back. Mm-hmm. I'm like, I don't want to be noticed, because then when I started sitting in front with you fuck bags, she was like, okay, Austin, like, what's the answer to this? I'm like, fuck.
But you actually learned a little bit, I'm sure.
I learned a little bit, but I cannot stand being called on in the middle of class. That shit sucks. I don't care who you are. And if you're that person that likes that, you're a little attention whore.
Okay,
and you're a nerd.
So my thing is, like, I don't go out of my way. Like, if they ask questions, I know the answer. But if we sit there and they ask and no one says it and they're like, hey, Cole, what's the answer? Or they call on me. It's like, I have no problem, because if I get it wrong, I at least said something else, and all you other fuck sticks didn't raise your hand or have the gusto to say anything. So like,
that's fair.
Fuck it. I don't really give a shit. That, and why we do this podcast. I like people watching me and listening.
I guess
I like being the center of attention.
It comes back around on me too, because that would make me a little attention whore.
Yeah, I
feel
do
this for you, Cole.
Oh, sure. I do this for you, Cole. I like the way you say that. Say it again.
What?
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 Don't say that.
Yeah. Other than that, what do you got going on this weekend?
Let's see. This weekend, I'm working another fucking catering event. I'm gonna be at the LeMay's Car Museum, though. That'll be cool. Great. I'm bartending down there this weekend.
More traffic.
Yep. Hey. That's bad news. But
nice.
Yeah, no, that's that'll be fun. I mean, I didn't really want to, but I was looking at the schedule and like the events that I could pick up and the shifts and whatnot, and I was like, this one's just to meet at the venue. I don't have to go and load the van up or none of that shit, which is, they told me in the interview that wasn't going to be part of it, so I'm like, fuck that, I'm not doing it. But yeah, no, so I was like, this one's at a car museum. I'm just bartending. I don't got to do the extra shit. I've got nothing going on this weekend. I'm not doing anything on Saturday, so I'm just kind of like, fuck it, this might be fun. I'll get a look at some cool cars and throw some drinks at people, so let's do it.
There you go.
Doing that on Saturday. Sunday, you said, is the 26th.
Yeah.
I ain't got shit going on Sunday, so probably just if the Mariners are playing, watching the game that day, and
nice.
That's about it. What about you? What you got rolling down the pike here?
Hung out with the lady today for lunch date.
Nice.
Tomorrow, gonna go blading.
Blade, like roller.
Rollerblading down the river with a buddy. Saturday, I'm gonna see the grandparents, and then Sunday, I got a fucking real ACL tournament.
Oh, like.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
Like the CBS, ESPN.
ACL. What's
I won't
that?
be on that because I'm not a pro, but that is the tournament.
What's ACL?
American Cornhole League.
I guess I probably could have guessed that. Duh. That's cool. Are these so it's a legit like sponsored tournament or not like
this
sponsored?
Is like the
It's like
actual
a
league.
it's like an actual
So like those tournaments that I've been doing have been run by like clubs,
yeah.
like people who set up their own clubs and then just run their own tournaments. This is the actual ACL.
So like the league that you said
the
is
league that you see
on
on TV.
ESPN.
They're actually this is the first ever time coming to Washington State.
And you're participating in it?
Not in the pro one. The pro one's on Friday.
Okay.
That's tomorrow.
And you said yours is on
I'm on
Sunday.
Sunday. I'm just the open. I'm like everybody's open no matter what your ranking is, or you just got to sign up.
But, I mean, hey, if you want to go pro, this is where you start, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, all the pros had to start an open at one point.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to go pro, though. Bro, I don't got the time. I got to travel.
I've seen some of those videos of, like, the pros where they're like, oh, look, check out this highlight. And they're just like, oh, you wanna see me 4-bag it?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. And you're like,
Yeah, I'm over here.
what the fuck?
Dude, one guy, Alex Rawls, this guy practices like 7 hours
Is that the
a day.
fat kid with the long hair?
He doesn't have long hair,
Oh.
but yeah, but he practices 7 hours a day. Dude, yesterday I practiced for 2 hours, right? I was fucking gassed just from walking back and forth. I was like, dude,
There's no way he does 7 hours straight, though.
It's-
I'm sure he probably does 2,
maybe not. Maybe he
3.
takes a break or something. But dude, after like 2 hours, I was like, there's no way this guy throws 7 hours a day. Maybe he does. Maybe he doesn't. I don't know. But 7 hours a day is a fucking lot. And I thought 2 hours was a lot.
Well, you got to imagine 7 hours. That's, I mean, not quite full-time job, but that's pushing pretty close to full-time. Like,
That's a whole fucking shift pretty much.
yeah, that's you pushing, like, I am doing cornhole as my full-time
It's
job.
like if I went to work 10 o'clock when I used to, and then like literally 10 o'clock I clock in and I just cornhole until 6:30 a.m. in
Yeah.
the morning.
Yeah.
Fuck that, dude.
I bet you, though, like I said, probably breaks it up a little bit, but could you imagine, like, live in a nice place where you can always be hanging out outside, like out in your backyard by your
the nice
pool?
part is most of those guys live in the hot states.
I would say Florida, California,
Kentucky,
Arizona, shit like that.
Louisiana, like
Yeah.
Georgia, all that stuff. So
But could you imagine just like, get up 7, 8, 9, whatever o'clock in the morning, go outside, throw a game or two of cornhole for half hour, 40 minutes, and then maybe eat some breakfast, throw another game or two for another hour or so. There's 2 hours right there already that you've played. And all you've done is gotten up and eaten breakfast.
yeah, but some of the games go pretty quick.
Oh, okay, maybe he plays 4 games. 5. If you say he's just like, fuck it, I'm going to play cornhole for an hour and then have breakfast.
Bro, so I tried doing that and I was like, I don't really want to go back outside, to be honest.
But if you knew that that's your way of making money and how you're going to fucking be able to
Yeah.
pay for this house and continue
That's
to eat
true.
breakfast every morning
That's
after.
true.
I mean, I don't know.
I mean, dude, they make a lot of money. This
Cornhole?
one, dude, this one going for tomorrow, it's up to $20,000 payout. Okay, so you do 4 or 5 tournaments a year and you win those?
I guess, yeah. I mean, fuck, you could.
And there's, dude, a guy, Jamie Graham. This guy is like probably been the best cornhole player the last 3 years of cornhole.
Is he the fat guy with long hair?
Yeah, not the fat.
God
Dude,
damn.
I don't know who the fat guy with long hair is, but we need to figure this out after the show. No,
I don't know.
He is a bigger dude, but he's got red hair and he throws the fire. He wears a big jersey that has fire cornhole on it. I'll show you afterwards, but dude, that guy wins like 3-4 tournaments a year easily. and he probably and then with all of his sponsorships, he probably makes over 120 grand.
Oh yeah, with sponsorships, they easily
I know,
make
but
over
like,
100.
but he's getting like when you're one of these guys that are the face of these cornhole companies, and people go and buy that shit because they think they're gonna throw like you because they have those same bags now.
Oh fuck, Austin the Rooster McKenzie uses fucking Viper sea bags. Now I'm gonna have to go out and buy Viper sea bags.
And you know how many? If you get enough people to
If you
do
get
that,
sponsored on that
holy
shit.
fuck, dude, that's so much money. Like, so I don't know. Like,
I feel
I
it.
just kind of want to get a real job that pays a lot of money and just
Go like
fucking-
like some pro-am shit. Like go make 40 grand a year winning cornhole, 50 grand a year, and then have like a, I don't know, $70,000 a year average job and make 130,000. Bang bam, wham bam, turkey and ham. You only have to practice for 3 hours a day instead of 7. I mean, that might be doable.
I still feel like you got to practice more than 3 hours.
That's why we're only pro-am.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna find a job. Anyways, let's fucking wrap this up. But that's what
Yeah,
I got
I'm
going on this
fucking
weekend.
Sweating my balls off in here, dude. We're gonna have
Lot-
to get your AC hooked
A
up
lot,
soon.
a lot. I'm actually pretty cool right now.
I'm like I'm gonna need to change my shorts here pretty soon because I got some swamp going
That's
on.
beautiful. All right, well, catch us on the old Twitter sphere. Actually, we don't really fucking tweet because we.
No, that was a radio thing. Catch us on the Twitter sphere at DJ Disappointment and Big Cans.
Hey, Roth.
God, do you remember that? Yo, Music Central. You are listening to DJ Disappointment and Big Cans.
I never. Everybody was like, "What?"
You.
Everybody, yeah.
You.
From Letterkenny. That dude, nobody understood why your name was DJ Disappointment. And I was just like, well, he's trying to say he's a disappointment, but he's just saying DJ Disappointed.
The initial reasoning behind DJ Disappointment is because I was disappointed, and the thought was I was disappointed in hearing all the other stupid shit on the radio, but
yeah.
I couldn't
Yeah, you
advertise it as such
could,
because
you
we
could've
were
worked that better.
because we were at a fucking college station. So I came up with it, and I thought it was funny, and everyone else thought it was funny for that fact. But at the back end of it, I was like, if I could on the air be like, this is what I would have said. My name's DJ Disappointment because all the other people on this station make me this way. Fucking DJ Disappointed.
Just reminded me of
Yeah.
our final at Terror Bear's place.
Where
Brutal.
all these other
Dude, don't fucking act like I was
Fucking-
some 1970s dad who was boozed up like that. Get out of here.
listen, I've had 18 Bud Lights on this fucking podcast here. And all I gotta say is all these other fucking idiots on the radio
Oh,
sound like shit compared to us.
Nah, I said Will and Peyton sounded good. I just said they talked too long.
I'll just never forget seeing one of their faces. I'm not gonna say.
I know who it was.
Starts with the old W, and he was just kind of like. And you were sitting behind him, just blasting all this shit to us, and he was just like. And I remember going to Terry, like gave her a hug goodbye, whatever, and she's like, "Is he gonna be okay?" And I'm like, "I'll make sure he gets home."
Bro,
Don't you
all I
worry,
did
Terry."
was take a right and go down the street 3 blocks.
I
and
know,
was
but
home.
all you really did is had like a fucking whole bottle of whatever to drink that night.
No.
We were. I'll just never forget. You were kept reaching in like your backpack, grabbing Modelo's or something, just like. Just like drinking Modelo's.
Bro, she said we could have alcohol.
And
at
then
the
you remember
house.
what happened next quarter? So maybe this final we're not gonna.
Yeah. She said no tumblers.
No
Remember?
tumblers. That's
she
right.
said no tumblers.
No tumblers.
So you know what I did? That was the Modelo.
Was that when you brought the six pack and we're like, you said no tumblers?
Yeah, because the tumblers was the first one. And she said no tumbler because she knew I was having a little bit of Jaeger in there. And then after that, I was like, okay, well, she said no tumblers, so I'm just going to bring 6-pack. But I think I brought a 12-pack.
When I go to a bar now and I order like, yeah, I'll get a double shot of Jaeger on the rocks, maybe with a splash of water or just straight. And people are like, what the fuck? Or like, why do you?
Oh, dude, I see those looks all the time when we go out.
And I'm just like, I just think like, if you could visualize how much Jägermeister I drank and I got you to drink.
Because I remember at one point, you weren't even doing the small glasses anymore.
The
she
Red
was
Bulls?
actually no.
At the bar?
Because I remember you went from the Red Bull, Jaeger Red Bull, and then you went to just straight double Jaeger in the the same small glass. And then it got to a point where she had 3 fucking like beer cups lined up, and she just went, mwah, 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 3 right there for me, you, and
yeah.
I don't know. I don't think Garrett didn't do that as
Garrett
much.
didn't do the Jaeger so much, but I have a photo on my phone actually, because I was fucking drunk as shit sitting at the bar, and the sun was shining through on my glass of Jaeger, and I was like, this will be a cool photo. Fucking cool, man. I'll post this on Instagram. But I remember it's literally a fucking pint glass that's like, it just
big
looks
boy.
It looks like
I
a
think you might have
glass of
sent it to
soda
me back
almost,
then.
because it was just like that much Jägermeister. And I remember she would just get one Red Bull out of the thing, or he would, and just be like, blip, blip, here you go. And I'm like, whoo, fuck around 3.
I think the best decision we ever made was getting beer after that story we did at the red what was that, Red
Oh
Bull?
yeah, at the fucking the
like
Red Horse Diner.
Red Horse Diner.
Dude, that was. I just came across some videos on Snapchat the other day of that night when we were there hanging out.
Do you remember how pissed Terry was when we didn't get as much footage as like she wanted? She was like, "Oh, I felt like you guys," or whoever our producer was that week. They were like, "Oh, I felt like you could have done so much more with it." And then Garrett was like, "We did a bunch and we got a bunch of stories and stuff." Because I remember you were saying something about the what was your story?
We had 3 different stories.
Yeah,
Mine was the fucking nerdy girl electronic.
That was the one
bit.
because I remember our producer that week was like, "Did you just do the same shot the whole time?" Because I remember you had the same point of view, but it was from different angles of like the car, whatever they were.
What they were doing,
Yeah,
just like moved around.
Yeah, you moved it around. And I remember you telling me about that before when we went to go edit them. You were like, "Bro, I couldn't get jack shit for footage, so I just got the same thing, but I put it in different angles. So we'll see if they notice." And then our producer noticed, and I remember she got pissed that week when we had our little circle.
Was it Daisy that week?
I wasn't gonna name anybody.
Fuck it.
But they got pissed that week, and in that little circle we stand around in.
Oh yeah.
After our live show. Yeah.
Is that when Garrett was like, "Fuck this shit, I'm out," in his fucking electric wheelchair?
No, that was more towards the end of the year because I remember he was just
Yeah.
done at that point.
I'll never forget though that was because the story that we did, it was 3 stories all put together in one, because it was just like a whole fucking parade of shit going on down there by that Red Horse and the pot shop and everything.
Dude,
and
my story sucked.
I'll never forget
bad.
the funniest fucking part is when we cut to me and I've got a straw hat on like that and my long ass hair and a fucking like Hawaiian button up, and I'm looking away and I'm like, "And the Nerdy Girls Electronic Club, blah, blah, blah." Do you remember that?
Yeah, because I remember Terry making a comment because she was like, "How the fuck did we go from the fawns and the leather jacket to some dude who's wearing a beach outfit in the middle of a backyard?" Because I didn't look away, remember?
That's right.
I just kept staring into the camera at the end of my clip, and then all of a sudden it was like, "And
Hey, thanks,
dude,
Austin. Here I am with
Charles. Dude, Charles died. He died when he saw that. He couldn't help because I heard him in the room laughing. Yeah, that wasn't our best story. That was
one of our best stories, I think.
No, dude, that maybe on your part.
It was one of our longest stories because I remember that whole thing being like 2.5 minutes or some shit. It was long.
Yeah,
it was a big
but I also
bit.
remember that had to be the biggest part of the show, and our show was short because we didn't get as much. Like they wanted, they wanted a longer set, I think.
Oh fuck, I don't remember. I just remember
Dude, that
fucking off and having fun.
I think college was probably like, if you get to experience college, just live it.
Live it, but be smart about it because
Yeah, like
we fucked off too much.
Yeah, we fucked off too hard. We were too we tried to be entertainers about it, and we just fucked off too hard. But if you do it the right way,
God.
dude, college is a blast.
Yeah. Don't get a girlfriend. That'd
Fuck
be my first
no.
bit of advice. Don't
Fuck no.
don't get tied up.
Fuck no. Just
And with that,
well, just enjoy, dude. Nobody needs a relationship in college. I saw it the first day I got there. I was like, oh god,
it's too hot in here for this fire to be going.
well, it's for the smellies.
It's for the smellies.
Son of a bitch.
It's fucking. I'm dying, dude. We gotta
All
open
right.
a window or something.
Well, hit the tube, hit the fucking
Rock and roll,
Oh, excuse
stony
me.
bologna.
Damn, that was big. That kind of fucking.
Have yourself some ham and bologna. I don't know.
Have a good weekend, folks. Love y'all. We'll be back.